What's up, guys? Back with another video from the Weather Hub. I'd first like to come out and say I'm so sorry for not posting any videos. I've been having some tough troubles with uploading time, and I've just needed to take a break for a little while and, chill out because I've been stressed out about making videos. And I know you could say that, why you stressed out, you had a break for 2 months, and I'll say that it's just been quite hard. So, I'm here back with R.A.C.E. You know this. You love this app. So, if you're wondering, I'm not going to be making any forecasts until further notice, mainly because of my PC the PC I use, because I use 2 different PCs for uploading videos. This one's my main one, which I use for most uploads, but when I make my forecast, I have to do it on a different one because the software I use is not available on my main PC. So that's why I use 2 different PCs. So we're just going to be covering, I'm just going to be covering the overall climatological outlooks for the summer. We're going to be looking at alerts, the hurricanes. We're just going to be looking at the overall weather. Now, I'm going to be making a few videos in the span of tonight because, I haven't uploaded 2 months. Thought I'd get some videos out to you guys. And, also, this video is not going to be, edited much, as my editor his parents own a camp, and since that camp runs from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Today is Wednesday, so he will not be able to do any editing, so I'm just going to do some small edits myself, just making sure everything's good, and I'll upload it. I know it isn't as, premium as you guys like it, but please try to enjoy this video. I'm going to upload a few other videos. Just one of the videos to talk about why I haven't been uploading. I mean, I know you guys probably won't look at that much because, yeah. But let's just cover the weather. First off, I would like to cover this hurricane down here right now. Mainly because I told you guys this would be insane hurricane season. Look at this, a Category 5 hurricane in June. As you can see, max wind gusts around 167 miles an hour. This is roughly around 37 hours ago. So yeah, right now it's at a Category 4 hurricane with wind speeds of 140 miles an hour. Max goes to 165. It is now currently over Jamaica. So yeah, Jamaica's getting obliterated. Then we got hurricane damages, which is not fun. And then you can see, this is how severe the impact is. And then it's going to bank the Yucatan and then move up. And we might see an impact around Texas. So be close to that because that will have extensive coverage. However, there's many different paths. I'm going to say right now, one of the paths that could happen here is it could swing off and we could have a major impact in the States, but this is very unlikely and this is far into the future, so I wouldn't worry about this. But there's a small chance that there could be a large possibly Cat 4 hurricane impact in Louisiana because it would have time to re-strengthen the warm Gulf of Mexico. This is the prime area for hurricanes. This area right here has the prime area for hurricanes. So yeah, and keep in mind we have extreme warm ocean waters. Now this isn't our only thing we have been going on. If we look out here, tropical genesis outlook, we got another one. We got a couple more forming. We have one which is basically in the same track as Hurricane Bill. This is a very low development, so I wouldn't be scared if even if this does somehow develop, it's not going to develop and do much. Plus, this is a very wide area, so I doubt it'll do much. I mean, if it does, it's going to be a Category 1 or 2 at most. And then we have this one, which is what we're more concerned about over here. sitting off the west coast of Mexico, we got a 60% chance for the next 2 days and 60% chance for the next 7 days. So this is most likely going to be able to develop. I'm gonna. If you want, you can read this. It's basically just saying there's gonna be showers and thunderstorms with low pressure a few hundred miles south of the southern coast of Mexico. If you want, I'll stop it here and you can look at this if you want to. Okay. If you pause the video, you can look at that, and I give you some time if you can read. Alright. Now, we're going to be looking at the mainland United States right now. I just have this there because, yeah. Turn that off. I don't know why. I don't even have a tracker here. So, we're just, if you're wondering what these are, I've just been looking at some wind gust speeds, because there's going to be some, I can see some rain showers right here over here, and I'm looking because there's some marginal risk, and I've just been looking at the severe weather over here. We got a heat advisory, and that's going to lead us into the next part of this video, where this is going to be talking about all the heat we've had. Where I live, up in the Northeast, I live in the Northeast, I'm not specifying where, of course, but, oh, that sounds like a warning. I have that on, so they'll notify me. There was a heat wave that persisted through the whole Northeast, but now it's moved down here into southern Texas. As you can see, this is some very hot weather going on in the deep south, which is interesting. We also got these, which is red flag warnings, which means we're gonna have some really fire conditions. I don't know. Then of course you got, I don't even want to imagine this. 115 degrees temperatures, not even heat index. That is bad. Like this one here. Yeah, just not fun. What else do we got going on? We got some severe weather too. Don't worry, we got some severe weather going on too. Now we also got some flooding, which I'll just show you about excessive rainfall. I'm gonna turn this off here because that's really not as important. Like, of course it's still important, I'll say that, but it's not going to be as important. We're looking at some severe weather over the Ohio Valley, stretching from Missouri into Ohio, and giving along some mild severe weather, including some damaging wind gusts, some hail, and for this area that we have too, which now is under a severe thunderstorm watch, and some very large hail. You can see 3.2 or 2.5, I don't know. You can see 3.7, wow, huh? Just looks a little distorted. So, yeah, that's basically the severe weather situation. There's gonna be isolated tornadoes, some hail, and winds. Yeah, we can't rule out tornadoes. There might be like 1 or 2 tornadoes at the time. Now, I'm gonna remove a lot of things here because we are going to be looking at something. Reason being is because we're gonna be looking at the climatological outlooks right now. So we're gonna turn off this for that, and then we have to turn off the alerts too, because severe thunderstorm watch. I'm gonna keep the severe thunderstorm warnings on because, turn off this, and this. I can see some. Okay, this should be good enough. I hope you guys can still understand. We still got these, but yeah, you guys understand, right? So we're gonna be looking at going through these, and then I think we're gonna end the video here because it's getting quite long. Alright, so this one, the next 6 to 10 days looks very, very interesting, and I'm gonna explain why this is happening. So yes, even though there's some heat advisories down here and excessive heat warnings, this is because for the next 6 to 10 days we're gonna have a cold front coming through into the Midwest, which means a ridge will form on the east, as you can see. The strongest of this heat is 60%, which is pretty good, But let's look at the West over here. This includes severe dry heat wave, possibly extending into Canada, but it doesn't include that. Of course, Alaska is going to be really chilly for some reason. Because of, I know why, I'll tell you later. But we look at this. 90% chance of temperatures being above normal here. This is bad. This is really, really bad. 90%. But this is probably one of the most severe ridges I've seen. But let's ignore that. And let's go to the 8 to 14 day outlook. And yes, we still got this. We still got an 80% chance of temperatures being above normal in the west. It's moved up. But now, since this cold has gone through, the warmth is rushing. As you can see, it's now being very less severe. And now around Texas, New Mexico, we still got, that's the remnants of the cold front. And now, as you can see, warm temperatures have plunged down into the Midwest, causing more severe weather. Keep on opening this because I like to look at. I've just been looking at it a lot. 3 to 4 weeks from now, give it a second to load, and this, if you go back to some of my older videos around May, I was talking about how there's this swath here around Texas stretching up into the Rocky Mountains of where it's going to be really hot and dry this summer, and that is a prime example. 70% chance of temperatures being above normal. Down here we also got 70, and then the rest it's like 60%, 55%, and 50%. So yeah, just warmth across the country, except for of course Alaska and down here in Hawaii. There's no cold in the U.S. Jeez, I keep on looking at that. I'm so sorry, people. Give it a minute to load, and we can see around 1 month from now, we could see some cold trying to puncture in through the western Great Lakes, and this is going to cause the heat to basically dissipate and just have neutral conditions. But the rest, you can still see the heat is persisting through. As you can see, we still got the 70% chance looking over the west. So yes, it's going to be very hot for the west. I don't know. Guys, I'm so sorry. And then we're going to look at the 3 months from now into the fall. This will be in October. Seems like some cooler air penetrated the west coast. And yeah. That's looking at here. You can see some cold over the west coast. And we're going to see, also looks like there's some less warmth weather over like the Dakotas. And we still got that 70% chance now over the Four Corners. So there we go. If you're in this area, you're just going to be burning, basically. That's basically what's going to be happening. Now for precipitation. From 6 to 10 days from now, this looks interesting here, as we're going to have some wet conditions, of course, in Texas. And we already know why. This is because Bale over here gonna cause some flooding. And then 8 to 14 days from now, we're looking at a weakened version of that, and some dryness is occurring near the Rocky Mountains and the Dakotas into the Midwest. This is basically a weakened version of our last outlook that we saw. I love clicking that because I usually open my phone and look at that. A month from now, as you can see, a dry spot has occurred in the middle of the country, cutting off this jet stream, and has now put, at least, well, for you guys in the desert Midwest, not desert Midwest, jeez, the desert Southwest in the Rocky Mountains, you guys will be wet, so it won't be like, that bad. 1 month from now, things are gonna look a lot different. So looks like we're gonna have some dry conditions popping up over the Midwest, and of course linking up with that area Yeah, Texas and Oklahoma, which still means we're gonna have a jet stream looking something like this. But we can also see from that cold we going to have. So I think we're gonna have two primary jet streams. This one is going to be right here, and then we're gonna have another one that's curving around and going through here. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I know it's not edited and anything, but I hope you guys will enjoy this video. I doubt we'll get many views because, you know, the algorithm in YouTube is probably not going to recommend my videos as much. But nonetheless, it's going to be fun to post this video. I'm glad to start posting videos again, and see you guys all in the next video.